Hi, all my friends. I'm over here at a campsite that's called Florence Keller County Recreation Park and Campground. So it's just a couple of miles north of Crescent City. And I'm telling you, this has been a dream place for $15 a night. It has just been so amazing. I have been here since about I want to say Wednesday of last week. I could be off by a day. And it's now Monday. And I was going to take off today, but because of where I was going to go was the Klamath area and see the trees of mystery, but they had a warning of wind and gusts of winds. It could be 30-40 miles per hour coming through this evening in that area, and then a fire warning. So I decided it would be safer to stay here one more night, and then it should blow out over the night tonight, and then I'll leave tomorrow and try to head down that direction. But this has just been so amazing. So I'll show you around what I have. Now I have a little tent thing up because of marking my spot, because when I have taken off, gone into town, you have to mark your spot somehow. People will use a tent, but I have this little shade thing, so it works out great, especially in this purpose here, to mark my spot. People again do the little tent. I don't have that, so it's the next best thing. And also it's dual purpose. If I did need it for shade, it's like the most perfect size. Some of them are a little bit too small, or you have to sit in a really low chair. And this one allows you to sit in a full height, chair. And I got it at Fred Meyer's out here in the Northwest. It's a glacier's edge. So yeah, it's perfect. I really, really like it. But for right now, it's what I use to mark my spot. All right, and so this is my camping spot. Like, isn't this too cool? I mean, for $15 a night. I mean, this is my view. There's my picnic table. And then over here is the fire pit, but I have not done any fires. I just, you get to smelling real smoky, and I don't have an access to a shower here, and so I didn't want to do that. But anyways, but look how beautiful out there. This is my view for $15. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. It's very perfect, very beautiful. And then here are the pups, and they're hanging out here. I just stuck the Mr. Buddy out just to have some room while I was doing other things inside. But there's the pups. There's Milo, and I hope you can see him, trying to get that in there. And there's Buster, still doing good, holding up there until we get home. All right, and then there's the van, and then I'll give you some other views and angles, and we're going to walk around a bit, and so you get to see it in different views. But it's really perfect here. I'm just so stoked, happy, to be here. It's just great. All right, so here's another view of the camp area. And so this is the van at my spot, and then as you come in, and then this is one of those drive-through spots that you can pull up and just kind of drive up, and nobody has been there the whole time I've been here. Someone tried to pull up in there a couple times with a truck and a camper, a trailer, but it didn't work with that kind of setup for them to pull up there. I guess it wasn't long enough. And then there's more camping places out there. And then there's the drive as you come through here. And then the one thing I want to say, that I finally made it out to Jedediah State Campground, and you can't believe they wanted $35 a night to go to that Jedediah State Campground, and I drove through it and checked it out, and it's no hookups like this one. This one has no hookups, and I don't understand why, because to me this one is far more beautiful, and it has trails all through here too that you can walk through some trails. I think the only thing maybe Jedediah might have is that they have showers, and then they have a river. I think there's a river at some point in there, a view of it, but not all sites. And so that's basically it for showers. So, I mean, my gosh, so I'd rather be here for $15, and I felt this was far more beautiful. And so if anybody is coming in this area and you're just you know, a couple miles north of Crescent City, or either way around Crescent City, this is definitely a place worth checking out rather than Jedediah. Another thing about Jedediah is that it's higher up a mountain, so you have to go up Highway 199, and then when you go up Highway 199, you're going to be higher in elevation. And then I found out up there are bears up in that area. There's bear bans, and the trashes are in those bear you know, canisters that they have, or bans, and so bear warnings everywhere. Even when you go into the day area of the state park, always bear warnings. So imagine that with dogs, and because I have dogs and I have to take them out for to go to the bathroom late at night or early morning, and so I would not want to have to get out of my vehicle at that point in time worrying about a bear. So that's another advantage if you have pets and you might be in that situation. This one might be more worth looking at, because I don't have to worry about at any time coming out and that there might be a bear out here. You know, I mean, maybe they might come down this low, but chances are a lot slimmer than way up there. Okay, so just wanted to kind of let you guys know about that. So over here is a playground area for kids that is really cool. And then there's some people out there with their kids. And then also there is a volleyball net, and also there's some horseshoes. I'll show you those in a second. I'm trying to get over there. And there's a big group tables and stuff, and then there's horseshoes. So it's a really cool place for the price, and lots of trails. Buster's so excited to be here. Oh gosh, oops, sorry, he jerked on my arm. Sorry, this happens with the pups. Hi, I'm sitting out here enjoying the beautiful evening. It's a perfect night. It's not cold at all, so I'm really enjoying this. I've had a couple nights that it's definitely got scary cold, you know, and I had to learn how to use that Mr. Buddy, and I'll share that later on another time. But yeah, so that saved us a couple cold nights, and then you know, then we go to a warm night, and then it could be cold again. So, but anyway, so I'm thankful for tonight to be just a very nice night, beautiful night. Couldn't ask for anything more. And just watching it just slowly get dark around me and around the trees, and sitting out here. It's one of the things that I like to do. And also, you know, of course, make a fire, but I didn't want to do that because they don't have showers here, and I didn't want to smell like a, you know, like a fire pit or, you know, or chimney. But anyway, so yeah, it's so cool. I just wanted to share just a real quick glimpse of the night as I'm sitting here, and then I'm going to work on comments, and while I sit out here until decide that it's time to go inside the van, but I'll be working on that and just enjoying being outdoors, you know, as you know, long as I can, because I know pretty soon fall will be coming, and then winter until, you know, hopefully I can go south. we'll talk about that in the future, but for now, it's just I want to enjoy this time, you know, while the weather is still very nice here. So I'm going to sit out here as long as I can. All right, so I just wanted to share my little bit of my evening with you guys, and yeah, it's so perfect. I couldn't be more happier right now. It's so great. All right. All right, so I'm on one of the trails that happens to be through the park, and there's tons of them in different areas around and through the campground, campsites. But anyway, so in the campground, sorry. So there's one of the little trails that we're on at this moment, and then look at this cool tree right here. I got to show you this tree. Oh my gosh, is that weird or what? That is just so weird, like a bunch of tree trunks that are there at the bottom where the other part, the top part of the trees have broken off, but then the trunks are all there at the bottom. I think this is kind of cool. It's kind of weird. Anyways, one of the things too that I wanted to point out that you could do if you did stay here, that I met a girl, is she was telling me what she was doing was she was going up to Jedediah, and she was paying $2 to go shower up there at Jedediah. So that's an option if you're staying here. Another thing too that I did is I did my dump up there, and I have a video of that, so I don't know if it'll come before or after this, but just in case. But you could go up there and do your RV dump. So that worked out perfect. And then stay here for 15 bucks a night. So yeah, so it worked out really, really well. And yeah, so really cool place. Now this is again a little bit before like I said, Crescent City, so you can go up to the Jedediah. It has some redwood trees there. There's going to be a little bit more as you go down south around Klamath, the Trees of Mystery, and then beyond that, beyond Eureka, is the Avenue of the Giants. So I hope to make all of this. We'll see what happens. I hope to make it south of Klamath, but I don't know. But there's so much in this area to definitely explore. So anyways, I want to share that with you guys, and then I'll look forward to seeing you guys at the next video, and we'll see how far south and how far I can get done on this journey before I have to head back home. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.